Tens of thousands of people every day in the Tulsa area receive the help they need because of your donations. Today, more people need help than ever before. Many who've never needed our help are now asking for assistance for the first time in their lives. I'm Allison Anthony, President and CEO of the Tulsa Area United Way. Our fundraising campaigns have raised millions of dollars every year for our partner agencies. There are 59 of them providing food, living expenses, job training, health care, education, and more for people in Tulsa, Creek, Osage, Okmulgee, Rogers, and Wagner County. This year, United in Hope is the rallying theme for Tulsa Area United Way, along with our 1,000 companies and 30,000 plus donors who give through their workplace campaigns or as individuals. Over the years, we've shared many stories about how your donations have helped. And in just a moment, you'll see how one of our collaboration grant partnerships is keeping families fed and businesses open.
Bruno Market was a vision that we had for downtown, a project that would bring a very value-oriented price point to the people in the high rises, whether it's Bank of Oklahoma or City Hall. We were just getting ready for St. Patrick's Day and had to close right in the middle of a start. We were open 3 weeks before we closed it. I had 37 employees that were depending on this location for their full-time job, and they had to go home like everyone else. No safety net for some of them. I contacted an agency in town, and I said, we have all this food, and I know the kids are out of school. How are they going to get their lunch program through all this? And we're available to help. That led from one thing to another, and we ended up with Hunger Free Oklahoma and their program.
We talked to a few restaurant owners who wanted to help, and as we started seeing the lay of the land, we realized there were these gaps of meals for adults because we had meals for kids through schools, but their parents couldn't get access to food. And we saw other partners who just said, we don't have the capacity to meet the need that's hitting. So we came up with Tulsa Kitchens Unite, which is we work with restaurants and supply product and pay them to create a menu that we've set, freeze the meals, and then we go all over the city of Tulsa and distribute them. We did it at 11 meal sites for TPS a day, 3 days a week. We did it at over 20 community-based organizations a week and distributed 32,000 meals a week for 12 weeks.
We would make meatloaf, we would make pastas, grilled chicken, rice, mashed potatoes, things that can stretch. You can use them for 1 or 2 meals.
We like to call it a win-win-win, right? So we support local business that were at risk of going under. We kept their workers paid and working, so we're keeping them out of joining the line, as we say, but we're also making sure that people who are struggling because of COVID or who struggle normally had access to food.
57 additional mouths got fed because of this program, besides the 3,600 meals a week that we cooked. This program that was supplied to this restaurant kept this restaurant open.
We often talk about how partnership and collaboration are the only way to solve tough problems, right? So that's how you leverage each other's resources and expertise. And I think Tulsa Kitchens Unite is a microcosm of that. But without the United Way and them bringing partners together to kind of crowdsource solutions, this town would be in a lot more trouble.
I thought about the United Way after all these years in Tulsa, 42 years in Tulsa, and the way this community gives, and everyone is aware that this is one of the most giving communities in the country. I never thought I would be on the end receiving within the structure of a program that United Way supports. It is very humbling.
We're so glad to see these partnerships keeping our community strong. Know that the money you invest in this community stays right here, helping your friends, coworkers, and family members. We are united in hope that a better tomorrow is waiting for us. All of us have a role in creating that brighter future. And we hope you'll join us and play an active role by donating, whether it's just $5 a paycheck or $50 a paycheck. Every little bit helps, and we can all come together to do something amazing for our friends, neighbors, and family members. Thank you for living united.